was fired on the spot just for leaving that room. So yes, I did stuff. I had jobs. Now I needed a new one. Okay, so my best friend at the time, I wasn't going to say his name, but I'm going to do it anyway. His name is Zach. Sorry, Zach. You can hear this. Zach was moonlighting at the time as a stripper. He was getting some extra money, taking that shit off. And he said, Cameron, I can get you in. I can get you in on it. And I was like, no, I don't want in on it. And he's like, no, I can get you in. We have a bachelorette party. We need a stripper. And I was like, still, no. And he's like, look, Cameron, it's $100 an hour plus tips. That's a lot of money for a dude that's using his dish rags as toilet paper. So I agreed. I said, yeah, I'll do it. And as soon as I agreed, as soon as I made that commitment, I found out that I was going to have to strip side by side with my best friend, with Zach. It was weird. Lots of mental gymnastics going on in my head. I'm thinking, like, what do we do afterwards? Can we still play video games? You know, I remember him asking me to check his ass hairs, making sure that was all cool. I'm like, wow, dude, let's back up. But I needed the money. I'm trying to graduate. And so I got to work. I picked out a song that I liked, and I started choreographing my moves, my sexy moves. And I want to be the sexiest motherfucker in that room between me and him. It's like a competition still. It's my best friend. So I picked out the sexiest move because I wanted to make all the women in that party like the moistest. You know, I'm serious, Rob. Like, if they had crabs, I want those things to drown because of all the juices. No, I'm serious. You have to get in the mental state. I don't do this. So it's showtime. It's the final day. It's go time, you know? And I remember this. My buddy Zach dressed up. He dressed up like as a Native American construction worker hybrid. I don't know why he did that. I'm thinking cocaine, but I have no idea why he did that. I, being a broke college kid, could not afford a costume. So I wore a nice shirt and some slacks. My gimmick was I wore white boxers and I was going to pour water on my hero. I know, it's bad. I was 19, okay? I'm thinking I pour water on it, it bleeds through because I'm black, right? So I'm thinking my hero's gonna bleed through. So that's my thing. And so, yeah, you need to hear. Anyway, so it's showtime and we go to this house, we get dropped off in a limo. We had a limousine, and I like that because, you know, a little touch of class before I show that ass, right? So, we get dropped off, and we sneak in through the back door because it's a surprise. The bachelorette does not know that we're coming. I can't believe I'm telling the story. I've never said this. So we get dropped off, and we sneak in the back door. Zach, my buddy, has his boombox. That's what we called him in the early 2000s. I have my water bottle. We sneak in. And so Zach turns on the music. And he runs in the living room where all the ladies are. And I chase behind him. And it's at this final moment, I'm thinking in my head, I cannot believe I'm about to go through with this. Middle class kids don't strip. Kids whose parents drink like twist off wine, they strip. Those low class motherfuckers, they strip. I don't. So he turns on the music, and he's a professional. He's a pro. I had no idea. He's doing his moves and stuff, and I freeze. I can't move. Like I'm in combat. I don't know what to do. I can't move. And then I remembered my training, my sensei, everything that I've learned. And I did this. to another room and they were peeking out. You know, they'd be all prudish. They were peeking out, and Zach, my buddy, being the professional, the Renaissance man that he is, you know, the show must go on, chases them. He gets up, knocks over a glass, knocks over the whole fucking table, wine bottles just break, this glass all over the place. He chases them, and the house is weird. It was like all the doors connected, like it wrapped around so they can run back into the living room. So he chases them all around the house back into the living room. Me, I'm a guest in this home. I'm trying to be courteous, so my dumb ass is sweeping up glass in my wet boxers. You know, and so the bachelorette comes back in. I'm not trying middle class. We have sense, you know. We're not, you know. Oh, I was gonna do a Trump joke, but fuck him. I don't want to do that. But anyway, so thank you, bro. So yeah, so the bachelorette comes back around in the living room, and she slips on the water. Barrels into me like a goddamn bowling ball. If this is a cartoon, it'll make that. Think about the bowling ball noise right now. She barrels into me. I'm airborne. Flip, rotate, land right on top of her. She's screaming like bloody murder, flying around. Get off me, get off me. I'll tell you what, I wanted to get off. But I couldn't because she's moving and everything's slippery. I cut my goddamn hand on the glass. I'm squirting blood and making handprints, bloody handprints all over her teeth. I cannot get off. I'm screaming, she's screaming, you know. Zach finally does something useful, grabs me by my wet drawers, grabs me, pulls me off. I make a beeline for the door, crying, screaming. You know, this isn't working out for me. And I always wondered, like, oh, what are her neighbors? What do her neighbors think? Like imagine like a scrawny black dude and just nothing but wet drawers trying to not bleed out running out of the house with a woman, a crazy woman chasing him saying, I'm not paying you! I'm not paying you for this! I'm not gonna pay you! Because that's what happened. The limousine was still there and I hop in and I tell him to go, let's go. Where's your clothes? Fuck those, I go to Goodwill tomorrow because I'm broke. I was broke. So we drive off, and yes, we left Zach. We left Zach there, and that's okay though because legend has it that Zach is still out there stripping right now. That's what some people say. Some people say that he quit. He couldn't dance anymore. Some people say if you close your eyes and you turn on some Genuine, you can feel his nutsack. Graze your cheek. Me, I started drinking just waiting for the time that I could share my story. Thank you guys.